Hello everybody, and today we have more of a Spanish style shredded chicken stir fry with an onion, a pepper, we have diced tomatoes, mushroom. We also have this House of Tsang Mongolian fire oil, which is some really good stuff. And then we also have steak seasoning, chili powder, ground cumin, and we have the Seeds of Change Spanish style rice, which is a nice microwavable pouch. And we have butter and olive oil and some minced garlic. All right, so we start off with our pepper and onions here. And then we're going to go into our oil, garlic, and butter. That's pretty much how we start most of our stir fries. And then our seasonings. So we have the steak seasoning, the chili powder, and cumin. We did add quite a bit of cumin, and then we also added a lot of more cumin later. Then we're going to stir this up just a little bit and put the top back on and let this go for a good amount of time. Now, I didn't completely cook the onions and peppers at this point. I wanted to add the green olives very soon in the process because they do take a little longer to cook, so I decided to throw in the olives as well as the mushrooms here. Now, I did add quite a bit of olives. Green olives are definitely something I like cooking with, especially when I'm doing Spanish style stuff. I do think they have a lot of flavor and they're very good. So yeah, we do that with the mushrooms. Then after maybe 10 more minutes of cooking, we think this might be about ready for the tomatoes. And as you can see here, that looks really well cooked and ready for some tomatoes. So now we're going to add in a can of tomatoes. Now this will add quite a bit of water that you have to cook down. But also the tomato juice gives a lot of flavor to the rice and the chicken. So I decided that it's much better to add that stuff in now while the tomato juice is in there. And then while you're cooking it down, that tomato juice is like flavoring the chicken and the rice. Then we add in the chicken. You can add as much as you want, but I would add in quite a bit, especially if you're trying to get your proteins in. And then we're going to add in some more cumin. I did add a lot at this point, but I like cumin a lot. Cumin's one of my favorite seasonings for sure. And yeah, we're pretty much almost done. Just going to add some of this Mongolian fire oil stuff. I did add quite a bit, but it's not really that hot. It's more of a mild sauce, so you don't have to worry too much about that if you have a sensitive palate. And at this point, you can also add mozzarella. I've done that many a times with this one, and that adds a nice finish to it if you want. But that is it for this video. Hope you guys enjoy this one. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you in the next one.